Every year, millions of people do exactly the same thing. They get inspired, they set new goals, they promise themselves that this time will finally be different. And then, a few weeks later, everything quietly returns to normal. Why? Because motivation was never designed to carry you. The biggest lie in all of self-improvement is this, that you need to feel motivated before you take action. The truth is the complete opposite. Welcome back to Unknown Truths, the banned knowledge of dedication. So far we exposed the discipline lie, the comfort trap, the education myth, and the attention crisis. Today we reveal why most people never build real consistency. They are addicted to motivation. Motivation feels powerful. A moving speech, a successful person's story, a brand new vision for your future. For a moment, everything feels possible, like nothing can stop you. But here is what nobody tells you. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions always change. You cannot build your future on something that disappears the moment life becomes difficult. Watch how it plays out. Someone watches a video about becoming successful. They feel unstoppable. They create a huge plan, and they work hard for 3 days. Then the excitement fades, but the work remains, and so they quit. Not because they were weak, because they were relying on a feeling. So why does motivation always disappear? Because the human brain naturally prefers short-term rewards. When something is new, your brain floods you with excitement. A new goal appears. I will become a completely different person, and your brain absolutely loves the idea. But then reality arrives. The same boring actions have to happen every single day. Wake up, practice, repeat. Wake up, practice, repeat. This is exactly where most people fail. They mistake the excitement of starting for the commitment required to finish. But those two things are not the same, and confusing them will quietly cost you everything you say you want. Here is the real difference between successful people and everyone else. It is not that successful people are always motivated. It is that they are committed. Think about an athlete. A beginner trains when they feel excited. A professional trains because training is simply part of who they are. Think about a writer. An amateur writes only when inspiration finally appears. A professional writes because the schedule says so, inspired or not. Motivation might start the journey, but it is systems that actually finish it. The amateur is still waiting to feel ready. The professional has already begun. So here is today's unknown truth. Waiting for motivation is actually a hidden form of procrastination, because it creates the illusion that you are preparing when really you are just avoiding. You watch a few more videos, you make a few more plans, you imagine your success in perfect detail. But nothing in your life actually changes until real action finally happens. And this is what separates two kinds of people forever. The person who acts without motivation will always defeat the person who is still waiting for the perfect feeling, because that perfect feeling is never coming. If motivation is this unreliable, then what should replace it? 3 things. First, systems. Do not depend on daily decisions, build routines instead. Do not say, I should exercise. Decide once. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 I train. No debate. Second, identity. Stop asking, how do I force myself to do this? Start asking, who am I becoming? A disciplined person does not negotiate with every single task. Third, environment. Your surroundings should make success easier, not harder. Want to read more? Put the books where you actually see them. Want to focus? Remove the distractions before they ever reach you. There is one rule that highly dedicated people live by. Never make your emotions responsible for your commitments. It sounds simple, but it changes everything. You do not say, I don't feel like training today. You say, training is simply what I do. You do not say, I don't feel very creative right now. You say, I create, because creation is part of who I am. Your feelings are still allowed to show up. They are just not allowed to make the decision. The moment your commitments stop depending on your mood, you become steady in a way motivated people never will be. So here is your challenge for today, and it is simple. Choose one important task, then complete it without waiting for a single spark of motivation. Do it tired, do it bored, do it with no excitement in you at all. Because every single time you act despite how you feel, you build something far more valuable than motivation. You build self-trust, and self-trust is the real foundation that everything else in your life gets built on. Motivation is only a spark, but dedication is the fire that keeps burning long after the spark is gone. So stop chasing the feeling. Start becoming the person. Tomorrow, we expose another unknown truth. Your environment is programming you every single day, and most people never escape it. So comment below, what is one thing you will do even when you don't feel motivated? And subscribe, because this is only day 5 of 30 days of dedication.